right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, right now he believes he's the baddest man on the planet. Tonight represents another opportunity to prove it. This is a heavyweight title eliminator. He wins tonight. He is next in line for a shot at the UFC Heavyweight Championship to become the consensus baddest man on the planet. 15 minutes or fewer away from a heavyweight title shot if he can get the job done tonight.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He can do it all. If the fight takes place standing or on the ground, he's going to be comfortable in all areas of the game.
Well, he was a UFC champion more than a decade ago, more than 40 pro fights to his credit, and Andrei Arlovski on his night can still send the best heavyweights in the world twitching to the canvas. He's got some of the best takedown defense in the history of the division, and of course that allows him to get his hands on you and get the power game going. Training out of Jackson Wink MMA under the watchful eyes of Greg Jackson, Mike Winklejohn, Brandon Gibson. This is a plus athlete who is still getting it done in the big show, Joe.
This guy has ridiculously powerful kicks. This is the one thing his opponent needs to absolutely avoid if he hopes to achieve victory in this fight.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. And now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Mario Yamasaki. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 235 pounds. Fighting out of Utrecht, the Netherlands, the Destroyer. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 35 wins, 24 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Andrei the Pitbull Arlovski.
All right, I gave instructions to you guys in the locker room. I want you guys to follow my orders at all times, defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
Here you go, first round, you ready? You ready?
Scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds here tonight. Oh!
Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Oh, beautiful kick there. Kick to the body. He's hurt. He's clearly in pain. He's
He's out!
Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight.
Great angle here. Lands perfectly. and that's the end.
And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki's called a stop to this contest on 32 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Destroyer.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight.
Fighters fight for many different reasons. Some do it for the fame, others do it for the money. Eventually, all of that fades away. Yet going down in the history books as a UFC champion is something no one can ever take. It's proof that for a moment in time, out of all the fighters in your weight class, you were the best in the world. It's the culmination of all your hard work, the fulfillment of a dream. Tonight is your chance to take that gold belt and hear Bruce Buffer say, "And new." That kind of glory lasts forever.
All right, coming up next, a matchup to determine the baddest man on the planet. The UFC heavyweight title is on the line. Well, this man is 25 minutes or fewer away from forever being branded a UFC heavyweight champion and one of the baddest men on the planet. The division has been wide open, but this guy has had to pay his dues, put together the requisite win streak, and now the matchmakers have no choice but to give him a UFC heavyweight title shot. And a lot of people think he can get the job done here tonight, Joe. I guess we'll find out here in short order.
This is his first championship fight, a tremendous amount of pressure on him right now. He is the #1 contender, and this is the most important fight of his life.
Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster.